God, what is this? What's
All
happening?
right, we're live. Hello. um, Welcome to Galesrian's Greatest Tales of the Witch Boy. My name is Emma, and I am the game master for our show. We are playing through some Pathfinder adventures. Don, I did fix the tag for the
See
game,
that?
so now it's Pathfinder, not Pathfinder Adventures on Twitch. We've had a couple weeks, 1 or 2 weeks off. And was it two? It was one. It was one. It was only one. Okay. Um, and wait. Am I muted? No, I'm not. I'm alive.
Nope.
Okay. um, it's been a
No, I'm listening in. No, I've been listening in,
Thank
waiting.
you.
No, your volume is perfect. You're good.
Awesome. Um, it's been a day. So we're gonna just go ahead and start. But we've had about a week off. It's good to be back. Let's introduce ourselves. My name is Emma, which I've already said. My pronouns are she, her, and I am the game master as well as playing the character of our young witch boy named Remy. Let's go to Gwen.
Hi, my name's Gwen, and I am a useless lesbian who's playing one as well in the game.
You are not
And-
useless.
Or imitates life.
Well, useless. And I play the fighter Hannah Lyer, who is very upset that her friends keep getting in danger, and she doesn't understand why they can't just take a hit. It's not like it's that hard.
What, like it's hard?
You just take the blow and then don't get hurt by it. That's all you have to do.
There you go. Expert advice from our frozen fighter. Gwen, you are frozen on our screen. I'm so sorry. We can hear you
Yeah.
though.
She looks so earnest and sincere.
Yes.
Like a
It's a good
motivational
frozen
poster.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take the hit and go on.
Just take the hit. Oh God. Michaela, go ahead.
Hello, I am Michaela. I play Sogafa. Both of us use female pronouns, she, her. She is a lively little thing, and she would like to rebuff the attacks of Hannah by pointing out she only has 20 HP, and one single hit could really just take her out all the way. So she's working on it though.
HP?
She's small, so she only has so much life force. She's also undead, so that probably limits things as well. She's here to cast spells and stay out of the way this time.
Dawn, do you think that would be a good idea for today's session?
It'll be a choice.
It'd be a choice.
It certainly is a choice.
We are. Dawn knows a little bit. I'm sure Mike knows a little bit about these guys too. Let's go to Dawn. Go ahead and introduce yourself for everybody.
Yep. Hi, I'm Don. Slightly sick. My voice is gonna be a little crackly, which is great because Crig is such a stern, gravelly guy. Whatever. Pronouns he, him. Crig, also he, him, is a kobold swashbuckler who has finally found something that he can slash at, and oh boy, is he gonna do great in this fight.
Nice. Thank you. I'm
Thank you.
excited. Let's go to Jenna.
Hi, I'm Jenna, she, her. I play the fake witch Lishija, she, her as well. Yeah, let's get to fucking work.
Woo! And Mike, will you please introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Mike. He, him. I play the summoner, Shaija Contour, she, her, and her summon him. Eidolon. It's been a while.
I've definitely done it. I think I did it last week. So We walked into this cavern opening. I hope Gwen is doing okay. Hope she's able to jump back in soon. And you all gave me, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure we have our initiative order already done. I'm pretty sure we did that last time. I have initiatives in here, but I could be wrong.
I trust it.
According to the chat, it does look like we all rolled initiative.
Beautiful.
Except for perhaps our friend Nishija.
It looks like I rolled a 10, so I'm fine with that.
Okay. Well, I think we should get some combat music up. Okay. Oh. For our listeners, I want to show you something really quick. We changed our background a little bit. So I'm going to get rid of our Foundry screen for just a moment. Amazing. Beautiful. Look at that. Okay, we're back. Yay! We are here in this cave. You walk in and you see these 3 dog-sized creatures with tentacles coming off of the tops of their heads, flowing back around their body, and the tentacles kind of like rear up and wave as they look at you. These things look otherworldly. They look terrifying. And they don't make a sound. They open their mouths as if to roar, but all you see are 2 sets of parallel teeth, kind of like a shark. And they stand up and they are ready to attack you. What would we like to do? I think our first person up is... oh, it's actually an Akata. Wait, no, it's not. Our first person up is Sagafa. And Mike, also, you should be able to control, I think, the volume on your end.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be in the music tab. So, Sagafa, what would you like to do? You see these creatures, they look clearly aggressive. They are baring their teeth at you and your group.
I think the first thing I'd like to do is cast guidance on our fighter friend Gwen. I'm sorry, Hannah. Sorry. And that means that you get a +1 status bonus to 1 attack, perception check, saving throw, or a skill check. Just so you know. Beyond that, I would like to see if I can identify what these things are, but I don't know how much knowledge Sagafa would have of cave creatures, so it's worth a shot.
Yeah, this is a good question. I believe this one is an occultism check, not a nature check. And
That
so
sounds about right.
Yeah, you can roll occultism if you would like, and that will help you identify these creatures. I do want to be clear, in Pathfinder 2, it is its own separate action to identify a creature, I believe. So, yeah. Tentacles normally equals occultism.
Good rule of thumb.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? As makes sense, I only got a 7, so
That's not... Oh gosh. Sorry.
Combat's over. We did it.
Yay. Well, I'm afraid that is not going to do it. What would you like to do with your second action? Or your third action?
It would be my third action. I think I'm going to well, I've got to move my thing around here now. I'd like to stand in front of Remy, but I don't want to stand directly in front of him in that he wouldn't have a line of sight on the attacking creatures.
Okay.
So that's all. I don't really need my third action right now. I don't have a plan.
Okay.
So
Sounds good to me. Akata number 1. And granted, I don't think you know even what these are called, but this creature, this tentacled creature, hisses. And let's see what these guys can do. Where is our sheet for this? All right. Our first Akata. There we go. There's the speed. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Moves down toward the bottom part of the map.
We cannot see this, and I think it's out of range.
Oh, is it?
Well, it is for me. I'm a human, so I have the luminescent shrooms to guide my way.
This is true.
I can see
Only
it.
some people
I
can see because only some people have dark vision or low light vision.
oh heck, I should have done something else. Okay.
If you would like, Michaela, you can activate that for your third action that you skipped. I'm cool with
Okay,
that.
yeah. I would like to take off a shard of my fancy Rose Diaz rock and emit a pink glow into the cavern.
All right, let's do this. Do you remember what the distance is on that?
I have some cards here.
Sagafa has an item from one of our session zeros that is a potentially divine item that sheds light. So this would be a great way to use that. I want to say it's 60 feet, so I'm going to put 60 feet for now, and then if we change that, we can update it.
Oh, fantastic.
Dreda's Beacon. Bright light 60 feet, dim light 60 foot further.
Oh, wow. Okay. So we've got 60-foot bright light, 60-foot dim light. And Sagafa, what do you do? What does this look like?
Well, as an item, it's a gem. It has like a base and a kind of a spire coming out of it. And it's long, and I know that it regenerates. So I think I'm just gonna grab the spire and, in a panic, kind of try to rip off the top as best I can. And kind of try to hold that out, or maybe toss it on the ground in front of us so that it's cast light farther in.
Okay. If you toss it on the ground, then I will need to update the token a little bit so that you aren't the one shedding light.
Okay, I'll keep it on my purse.
Okay, sounds good. Awesome. The first creature moves down to here. And I think it actually is going to move again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Oh, it's a doggy.
Yeah, sure. And let's see. I think that's Akata 1's full. I'm gonna say that's all it does this turn. And then Akata number 2 will go ahead and move 5, 10, 15, 25. It's gonna move down there. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Um,
Sorry.
And then next up is Remy. Wow, I'm just like going me. Okay.
So selfish.
I know, I'm so sorry. Remy. Oh, yeah. He says, oh, okay. Yeah. And then he steps 5. Actually, he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20 to here. And then... he will cast... Oh, he's going to move... And again, 10, 15, 20.
Hey, Remy, where do you think you're going, bud?
Oof, I didn't plan this ahead of time. I'm sorry. Hang on. Okay. There we go. Right there. Starting back at the top, he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then he will cast Horizon Thundersphere. And he takes his hands and he says some whispered words under his breath and begins moving his hands in a circular pattern. And this concentrated ball of electricity forms within his hands, and he has his eyes closed and he's concentrating very hard, and then he pulls it back, and then he just gently breathes out, and as he breathes, the ball shoots out at one of these creatures, and this electricity... Ooh, ranged attack. Let's do this. Oh, it's a 10 to hit. It's a miss. And the electricity goes right past one of the Akata. And he goes, dang it. And then next up is Hannah. Nope. Hannah.
Yeah, it's me. Hi, Remy, what do you... No, I remember what happened last time. Get back here. I'm gonna chase after Remy real quick
Okay.
and just sort of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, use 2 movements for it.
Okay.
And I can set up a defensive stance to give myself increased AC, right?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that is an action. It's like... It might even be called defensive stance. If someone could look that up, I would greatly appreciate that, but I'm pretty sure that is something you can do.
I think it's called total defense.
There we go.
Total defense, yep.
Thank you very much. Okay, so is that your full turn?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not gonna let this kid get killed after everything else is trying to kill him. God. Remy,
Come on, I can do it, okay? Just let me help.
Remy, how much can you bench?
Craig, it's your turn.
It's Crig's turn, but Shai just gonna look at him and hold out her arm and say, Crig, wait. And she starts waving her hands.
Well, I was already going to wait because my second level feature I get as a Swashbuckler is a free action called After You, where I allow my foes to make the first move in a show of incredible confidence. I don't roll initiative, instead I voluntarily go last, in which I automatically gain a point of panache.
That's so badass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
So Crig looks like, of course, what do you need?
And she's just eyeing him as the third Akata comes at us.
Okay. So yeah, he's got his rapier out. He's getting ready, but he's sizing everything up as everything's moving around. So I don't know if I can change or you can change my initiative to below Lishija.
I got you.
Perfect. So cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I think that means it's now Akata number 3 in initiative order. And I think that seeing Remy let this ball of electricity out, this Akata feels a little threatened. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It's going to move up to Hannah. And I think as you are the larger, more threatening target, even though the ball of electricity did come out of Remy, the Akata is probably sizing you up rather than the child, because gotta take out the threat before you go after the prey. We're gonna not cast, these things don't cast. We're gonna roll to hit.
I'm gonna do reactive shield. So I raise a shield, get my shield bonus to my AC, and I'm also gonna aggressively block. It's part of the same thing.
Okay.
It's when I use a shield block reaction.
We're rolling the die now. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, I have an AC of 24 right now, so
Let's go. What's up?
So there is no total defense. I was going to say this earlier, but I want to keep going. There is no total defense in Pathfinder 2e. There is a way to use cover to get additional defense, but they put all that mechanics into the classes themselves.
Okay.
And then I think for raise to use your shield, I think you have to use the raise shield action to be able to use it as a block.
I have
Yep.
A fighter thing reactive shield. So if an enemy decides to hit me with a melee strike, I can automatically lift it.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So with just reactive shield, what is your AC at the moment?
It would be exactly 20.
This hits, Hannah.
I get that. Also, you have to decide whether I'm shoving the Akata 5 feet or if it becomes flat-footed.
Oh. Fighters are cool. Does that happen before I deal damage? Doesn't matter.
It would be simultaneously, so you
Okay.
can still hit.
All right. Well, I'm going to roll 9 points of piercing damage against you.
Oh, I only have 27 HP left.
And then I would actually like a fortitude save from you.
Oh no, I'm terrible at those. Fighters with fortitude saves? I only got a 16.
Hannah,
Oh wait, is that a fail too?
that's a fail.
Damn it.
You feel fine at the moment.
Great. You know, I always feel fine. You know, I'm just dandy.
Okay.
Also, are you flat-footed or
Oh.
you moved 5 feet?
Since it attacked you and bit, I'm going to say it's kind of taken off guard for a moment and is flat-footed rather than pushed back. Cool?
Yeah. This is not a friendly dog.
Next up is Shaija.
Shaija has her hand up next to Crig and said what she had said, but then she kind of stumbles back as she sees this thing lumber out of nowhere and bite a hold of Hannah. She kind of like squeals a bit. I'm going to do an occultism check
Do it.
for my first action. I keep accidentally closing out of the character sheet to
Yeah.
see. 20.
That'll do it. Okay. What would you like to know? I think you might know everything.
I guess it's weakness. if it has one.
Yes.
And if it has no weakness, then the lowest stat for fortitude reflex or whatever.
Okay. It is. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? All right. Well, it doesn't say it in the stat block, but it is weak to salt water.
Salt. Does anyone have salt water, Hannah? And then she looks at Crig and she starts chanting. And Hem isn't out right now, so when Crig looks at Shaija casting, tentacles, like a tentacle comes from her hand, and the tentacle, like a ghostly tentacle, wraps around your sword, and she chants in some language you've never heard her say before. This is a brand new spell, Magic Weapon. What Magic Weapon does is it gives you a +1 bonus, and it increases your die. You get an additional die when you do damage.
That's
so you
cool.
should have an easier hit, and you're going to be doing a lot more damage. And that's her turn.
Nice.
Awesome.
So I'll be doing 2d8.
Oh, that's Craig.
Oh. Okay.
You
I
ran
don't
up
see-
there.
Yeah, I don't want to
Got a
say.
little guidance.
Yeah, I don't want to
Sorry.
say what I'll do because it's less than 2d8, and I don't want Gwen to lord it over me.
I'm here to be big and hit stuff. I'm not gonna lord anything over anybody.
All right. Thank you, Shaija. Next up is Lishija.
Is there a way for me to perception check if there's salt water nearby in this cave?
That is a great question. You are more than welcome to do that. It will use up one of your actions,
No
and you will only
problem.
be able to see things that are in your field of vision right now.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. One moment. Ugh, 13.
13. You don't see anything in here at the moment. You're not sure if it's just because it's too dark off in the distance for you to know, or if there really just is no salt water, or any water that you can see. It does appear that the ceiling is dripping in some sort of water, but it's hard to know if that would be salt water. And also, I think just by the fact that you have these creatures in here, it might be, I would probably be unlikely that it would be salt water if they're sitting in a cave with salt water in it. That doesn't seem like something they would enjoy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's as much as you can get right now.
I want to go deeper in the cave.
Okay.
Let's go a little bit forward. 10, 20. Oh, I can see more. 25. And then, oh, wait, that is up until, yeah. That's it.
Hey, Lashija, you see this thing? That thing will bite your head off. What are you doing here?
I'm not listening to you.
I'm not surprised.
A bit of, fuck. Yeah. Wait, can I do movement twice?
Yeah.
If it's part of my thing? Okay, I'll keep going.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25. I want to see deeper in this cave. Okay, I'm good.
So, since you are moving, and since you already made a perception check this round, I'm going to give you another free perception check.
Sure.
So go ahead and give me another one.
Okay. Oh, that could have been good, but it's 8.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
Alrighty. Next up we have, I think it is Sagatha. Nope. We have Crig.
And technically, I should have announced that little detail before we rolled initiative, but I thought it'd be more dramatic to do it here. So yeah, I already have 1 panache point now. So
Yay!
Like it.
Does Remy have a melee weapon out?
No, he does not.
Okay.
Those of you watching on stream, I apologize if me zooming in and out and moving the map around is a little bit disorienting, but I hope I can give y'all a good picture of what's going on.
So 2 move action or 2 actions to get to where I'm flanking with Hannah.
Okay.
And if I provoke, that's fine. Oh, I'm still using the measuring thing. So, boom. And I also keep closing my character sheet. Okay. So yeah, I move up, and with my rapier, I am going to strike.
Okay.
Or I'm going to do a... It's been a bit since I looked at this. Where is my... Oh,
Remember, it gets a -2 to AC because it is flat-footed.
yeah, and we're flanking, so even more so, kinda.
Flanking gives them flat-footed in this.
Oh, it gives him flat foot? Oh, it does. Okay. Well, it still looks cool. Where is mine? Sorry, I had it pulled up and I lost everything.
You are all good.
You're mostly just building suspense, to be honest.
Yeah, I really hope I hit. So, with the confident... Okay, I'm gonna have to go to methods. So he walks up, not sure what this is. Sees that Hannah already has a chunk taken out of her.
It hasn't ripped it off yet. It's just digging. It's fine. I'll disinfect it. You guys worry
It's still
way too
attached.
much.
It's not a problem at all.
Okay, so I'm going to, because I have a panache, I am going to do a confident finisher, making a graceful, incredibly graceful attack, piercing my foe's defenses, make a strike with a weapon that would apply with the following. So if I fail, even more things do happen anyway. So, stop closing the character sheet, Don.
It's so hard. So hard.
Okay,
Ooh.
Ooh.
24 to hit.
Oh, that's so close. It is a hit.
Even with
Almost
the
a crit?
-2?
Not quite a crit, but it's close. It's close. Yeah.
Even with the -2 on the Akata?
Oh, it's flat-footed,
hmm
which is a
So-
-2 to its AC,
Yes.
which means it's a critical success.
Okay,
Woo!
This thing's going down.
critical.
Oh
Damage done.
shit!
I do more damage now because of
The magic weapon.
the magic weapon gives me, what does that magic weapon do on a crit?
This is so
It gives you-
badass.
It gives you that additional D6, and you double that as well.
Okay, cool. I can do a d6. Another 6 there, but with my confident finisher, where is the thing? Another 2d6. Slash roll 2d6.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Another
gosh.
11 points of damage.
So that's 34 damage.
30.
Yeah.
30. Yeah. 35. 20 plus 6
34.
plus 11.
So Crig is like waiting for the right opportunity, and Shaija looks at him and says, "Hold on." Casts a spell. A shadowy tentacle wraps around Krig's sword, and Crig goes, waiting a little more. It's time, and rushes in. How do you kill this creature with one strike of your sword?
Because I'm a small boy, I think I go up in like kebab, like into the chest and then up through the chest neck area, and I like almost lift it up, but then I remember I'm just a wee kobold lad and I don't quite lift him up in the air. But he's skewered.
Wow.
You.
Calamari for dinner.
I am so
Super
proud of you.
cool.
Oh my god.
Crig is grinning as much as I am right now. I have rarely had a turn go that well.
Hell yeah.
As you run by, Remy's like, whoa. And you like stab up into this chest of this creature. Amazing turn.
I love how Don started that with this. As level 2, I gain a bunch of confidence, so I wait because I'm so confident. And just,
Never does,
Crig got his confidence.
never does that actually pay off for me. But I'm glad because I'm used to it. I was ready to be like, oh, okay, well, it didn't work. Shucks. On a fail, I still would have. On a failed attack with the confident finisher, I still would have done 2d6 minimum.
Super cool.
So yeah.
That was
Amazing.
nice. I don't want to go now.
Well, it's Sagafa's turn. What are you doing?
Okay. I think well, with this one gone, I could see, so I'm gonna move up here. That's 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. Okay. And lo and behold, there's that other Akata. Yeah, okay, so it's in range. I am going to aim for the southernmost Akata and attempt to cast Ray of Enfeeblement on it.
Nice. That is I have that one too, I think. Is that a fortitude save?
Indeed it is a fortitude save.
All right.
But I have to...
That's a ranged spell attack as well?
Yes, up to 30 feet. I don't have my spell slots put into Foundry, so it says I don't have any, which is definitely not true. So, just one moment, I'm so sorry.
That was a cool moment, Don.
Yes, thank you. I'm glad it paid off. Me searching for it.
Definitely have spell slots. Okay, here we go, folks. Ooh, a
Ooh.
26 to hit.
That is a critical success. Do we do critical successes on spells as well?
Yes, there is a success. Well, they Ray of
Yes.
Enfeeblement. Yeah.
Nice.
So, that means for me that I get to use the outcome that is 1 degree worse for however it rolls on its fortitude save. It's a DC 18.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm a
Your
very
DC?
charismatic young lady.
Okay, I was gonna say, wow.
So 23
Okay.
on the fortitude save.
So you are, the Akata is enfeebled 1.
Okay. And this is on Akata 1, correct?
Yes, indeed.
All right.
And for, I think that's all I can do because I've moved, and Ray of Enfeeblement is a 2 action cast time.
Awesome. Next up is that Akata that you just attacked. Okay. Is there any movement enfeeblement that enfeeblement does? This doesn't impede
No, it's
movement?
just -1 to your attacks and damage
Okay.
and athletics.
Okay. So it bounds up to Sagafa. After what does Ray of Enfeeblement look like?
Well, it's, I like to think of it as, since my magic is like that smoky, black and purpley kind of look, it's a ray that extends out from my hand, and it's kind of sucks a little bit of the life out of this other creature, which is, I just think, really cool, honestly.
Yeah.
So I'd say it looks a little, I don't know, is it pale? Can it be pale?
Yeah, it's like a dark blue color, and I think that as you cast this spell and this smoke kind of pulls some of its life force out, maybe it becomes a slightly paler blue. Yeah, I think that makes sense. And as that happens, it kind of like trips on its foot just a little bit as you attack it, and then gets, what's the term? Steals its resolve and stares you down, bounds toward you for its first movement, and then for its second action will attack you. It reaches out to bite at the arm that just cast the spell. That is a 24 to hit you.
Yes, that hits shockingly.
And damage will be 8 points of piercing damage. And I have an important question for you.
Mhm.
Are you immune to things that require fortitude saves?
An interesting question. Would it?
I think take a look at Undead Immunities Pathfinder 2.
Okay, I'm just getting on
Yeah, I was gonna say most undead don't have the immunities are a lot different. It's usually like you get a
Okay.
bonus, not like just like you can sneak attack anything in this edition.
Got it.
So it's always monster specific,
Okay.
or in this case.
Persons, yeah. Go ahead and give me a fortitude save, Michaela.
Okay, yeah, there's nothing about it at all.
Okay. And if we need to backpedal later, we can. Yikes.
Oh no! It's only a 7.
Okay. Noted. At the moment, you feel fine. With its second... With its third action, I think it's going to take a 5-foot step back. And that is its turn. Next up is Remy.
Nope, it's a Kata too.
Next up is Akata 2. Thanks.
Yeah.
And I think Akata 2 notices Lishijia. 5, 10, 15, 20. We're going to roll for an attack here against Lishijia as this blue tentacled dog strikes to bite you on the leg. That's a natural 15. Yikes. That's probably a hit with a 24.
Yes. My AC is 16. That's 8.
And 5 points of piercing damage against you. And can I please have a fortitude save?
Of course. Nope, that's not what I want. I clicked the wrong button and it made it go up. Please don't stop going up. There we go. 14.
Oh,
All right. Heard.
No
Thank
problem.
you. Next up. Oh, and it's going to take a 5-foot step back. Next is Remy, who steps in and casts Puff of Poison. Wait a sec. Nope. He's going to cast Ray of Frost. An 11 to hit is a miss. He misses again with his spell, and that is his turn. Next up is Hannah.
Okay. I told you guys to do one thing. What was it? Not die. What does this look like?
I'm already dead. What do you want from me?
what
You can be
what do you
more
want?
dead. We've discovered this. Oh my god. Okay. In danger, active danger. Active danger. Lashigia, what are you doing over there?
I'm alive, aren't I?
I am going to charge over and make an attack against Akata 2.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. Cool. So first attack, I am going to do a strike while I'm hitting it with my longsword.
Okay.
Uh, 22.
That is a hit.
Fantastic. So I'm doing 9 damage,
Ooh.
and it is now flat-footed.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a second attack.
Aw.
That did not go as well.
What is the total?
8.
Okay. Sounds good.
No, it doesn't, but we'll let it happen.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Shaija, it is your turn. Do you want me to get him on the board, by the way?
Yeah, that assumes if I just assumed that I didn't have him out. I couldn't remember. So I'm not worried about it because I'm not going to summon him because that's a full round action.
Okay.
I am going to just move forward, and the one that Hannah's attacking, she grabs some random rock in the cave and telekinetic strike. So you see like a tentacle come out of her hand, manifest itself, and grabs around a rock and flings it at the one that Hannah's attacking.
That's cool.
So what? Where is my? Whoops. Oh, there we go. And it is against its flat-footed AC, so 15 against its flat-footed AC.
That is a hit.
Right. 6 points of damage.
How do you kill this creature?
Yeah, the rock just like tumbles right and hits it in the side of its head, crushing in one of the. Or it doesn't have a head.
It does, yes.
Yeah, it hits the head and it just kind of crushes in its skull. It just hits it just right, like near an eye socket, and then it tumbles backwards and falls into the ground.
Amazing. Very cool. Next up is Lishigia.
It's just the first Akata, right? Unless there's more. Unless I
The
run
only
in.
one that you can see is the Kata one, yeah.
Can I perception check if there's more?
Sure. I am going to say, since that is a new perception check, it is going to be an action.
Yep, no problem.
Yeah. Ooh.
24.
Amazing. You are very certain that there are no other Akata here in this cavern. You also see against the bottom of the map, and
I can get there.
I can't quite ping it, but you can see my mouse, I'm hoping. Yep, right where everybody is going. There is a small stream of water coming from the ceiling. You don't know if it's salt water, but there's water there.
Interesting, 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 interesting. This thing here, is that a column?
That is a rock.
Could I offer up a little something?
Sure.
She succeeded. She got a natural 20 on that perception check. Could she perhaps smell if it was salt water? It's fine if not. I just thought I'd throw it out since it was a crit.
Yeah, it's a good point. No, but if you give me a nature check or a perception check, I think in nature or perception
Mm-hmm.
or survival, then I'll tell you something else that you notice.
Okay, I'll do perception.
Yeah.
18.
You notice that there are specks of white that are dried against the cavern floor in the dry portions near the stream of water, as if water's coming down from the ceiling, splashing to the ground, and spreading out and kind of splashing in different distances. And then as it dries, seems to be leaving little white specks, which you would assume to be salt.
Salt, lime, got it.
Yeah, like little deposits of minerals.
I think I was feeling really reckless, and that attack woke me up. So let's see. I'm kind of far from everything right now. Yeah, there's not much I can do with the things that I have currently. Wait, sorry. Let me double check something. So sorry. What is the range of this spell? Is it less than
500 feet.
This range is... Nope, that's not. Nah, everything's really short range for me. Okay, that's fine. I then am going to move... Oh god, please let me move my token. Please, Foundry, I beg of you. You know what? I'm good.
I can
my
move for
turn.
you. Let me make sure you
Wouldn't
have
move
access.
because you have the measurement tool up. You have to switch back to the little... I've been doing it all night too.
I'm clicking it and it's not doing it for me.
Where would you... Can you put your pointer over the square you would like to be in?
Here, please.
Got you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Is that a cliff?
No, it's like a little...
Just like a decline?
Yes.
Like a valley.
Tiny
Okay.
little valley.
Got it. Yeah, that ends my turn. Everything's so far away from me.
Okay. Then, next up is Crig.
Crig is going to see the Akata down there, and it's going to take me 2 move actions to get that distance. But as the second one, I'm going to use a tumble through action and try to go right here. That will require an acrobatics check.
Yeah.
And proficiencies. Acrobatics. I think I can roll better than that. I'm going to use a hero point. Because this, I really don't want to get bit by this. Because they look scary and he's little. And he saw what one bite did to Hannah.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
natural
that's tough.
19.
Okay, so with that tumble through, I don't provoke, and I have a panache point, so that'll help. I'm going to now do a precise strike with my rapier, and it'll be
Oh.
Okay. That's a crit.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna not play this boy. Critical.
Don't
And
forget your
because-
extra d6.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. And then I get a +2 for a precise strike. So, wow, okay, 3. So 25 points of damage.
How would you like to finish this one off?
I think he's going to repeat the same move. Like, just try and hone his action he did. Like, it worked so well the last time. So he's going to, like, drive a little harder into it. And just vivisect? Is that the word?
I think that works.
Okay, so yeah, that's what he does. Holy crap.
And okay, let's recap this fight. We step up, we see these creatures. I'm sorry, Crig just had some moments, so we have to recap this. Crig holds off, he waits for the right moment. Shaija empowers his sword. He runs up, he slices the first one, pierces the first one, sees that Remy is failing to attack this thing after it has bitten Sagafa. After Lishijia has been attacked, Hannah rushes over and basically takes care of the one that's attacking Lishijia, and then it's who else helped with this one? Was it Shaija? Yep, Shaija threw a rock at this other one, and ended that. But then, with Hannah out of the way, Crig sees that no one's there to help with Sagafa and Remy, and he tumbles past this one and just one hit kills it. I love it.
I think Sagafa is just kind of staring at Crig, wondering where on earth all of this confidence came from.
Crig, I've never been so proud of you in my life.
Hannah.
Oh my god, get over here, buddy.
I'm so impressed.
Crig's gonna put his rapier away and try not to show how proud he is of himself, but failing probably, because he is just as surprised as anyone else. I just focused and applied myself, and it did it. So yeah, is everyone okay? Those teeth look disgusting. We're gonna need to clean ourselves.
That was really cool.
It was really cool.
Buddy, you deserve a hug.
Aw,
Just gonna
thanks.
pick him up and just give him a huge bear hug.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. That was the coolest thing.
Squeezing out, he's going to call over to Shaija. Thank you for enhancing my weapon. That did the trick. It really did. I didn't realize magic weapon was so damn cool in this.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Everybody give me a perception check.
I don't know if I want to now.
Yeah.
I'm just like, that was too easy. There's 3 more katas.
And they're immune to salt water.
No.
Strengthened by it. 9.
5. I'm really focused on the.
Shaija, come in. Oh.
While everyone's celebrating, Shai just looking at the shadows summon him.
As you look around the cavern, you see that there are these strange rocks almost that are scattered throughout the cavern. Let's see if I can describe them here. The metal's crystalline appearance might suggest that it is fragile, but the pale green material can be worked similarly, or looks to be worked, able to be worked similarly to iron. It looks like a metal, but it's a pale green, and it almost also looks like a crystal. Feel free to give me a... You know, I think Shaija, you would know this based on the occultism check that you did. this is the substance no qual, and it is very, very valuable. It's easy to work with, so it's great for metalworking, and you can sell this at a high price. This is a well sought after, or a frequently sought after, whatever, type of material. And if you were to gather some of this, you think you and your party could make a fair amount of money off of the shards that you see scattered around the room. You also know that this comes from these creatures. It is... And anybody who knows anything about these creatures, I can't quite remember. I believe it's part of their eggs that they hatch out of when they... Yeah? Okay. So you see, like, egg fragments that are all lying on the floor made of this material.
Right? Yeah, Shaija definitely shares it. On my boat ride to Sagagesa, some of the sailors were talking about these strange creatures, which is how I knew about saltwater. They said to beware if I went too far inland, and that material there, it's really good for making magical items. Some of the sailors say that a lot of miners come out here to try to get it, but most of them don't make it back.
Well, I can
That's-
see why. Do we want to gather it up, I suppose, then?
Definitely. If it's too heavy for us, we could put it in that. And Crig points at the walking cauldron.
Ooh.
I sneak a glance at our guy to see if she's chill with this.
Oh, you know, I should have mentioned you were...
Oh yeah.
So she's no longer with all of you. She
Oh,
bid you
okay.
adieu. Yeah.
Okay, got it. No problem.
You know
yeah, I
what we
guess
really
I'm
need to do? Does anyone know how to skin a beast? Because I feel like we need to make a new cloak for Crig out of the skin of these creatures.
Oh my gosh, yes. As a
Just have its little face over the shoulder. Oh my god, it'd be the coolest thing ever.
I
for the-
was a hunter back home. I'd be happy to clean this guy up for you, no problem.
Give me a
What do you-
survival check.
What do you say, Crig?
That sounds amazing, yeah. And just to add a little more flavor, I don't know if Pathfinder 2e does it different, but they're rubbery. They're
I need
the
to-
Akata, so it's disgusting to think of, but like it would look so cool. I think Crig would look amazing with a little Akata skull on his shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm for it.
I can do that. And then
Girl.
you
Hell
just see adorable little Sogafa take off her hat and get absolutely covered in Akata blood.
So you are, with your 22 survival, you are able to skin this thing. It takes, I'm gonna say, probably 45 minutes to an hour to really get what you need from it. And even with that, I don't know if you can kind of fashion it into anything in that amount of time. But you have an Akata skin with you
So
and
M,
a skull
there
too, I hope.
in a skull.
there is I'm not sure if anybody looked at the Battle of Zoo Bestiary, but it actually has rules for monster hunting and turning
Mhm.
monsters into equipment.
Yeah.
If you want to know more, just I'm more than happy to chat about it. It's cool.
We're gonna take a look at that because that's badass and really neat. You are able to skin this creature, and as you remove the skin from its leathery muscles, the creature's skin, it's like rubber. Like it has a certain resilience to it, where if you like pull it in one way, it kind of goes back to the other, like how it was before. It's very rigid. And I mean, the head of the creature is draped in these tentacles, and I would think with your survival check, you're trying to figure out ways that you could also fashion it into something. And you think it would look pretty cool if you had the skull, like the mouth of the creature, against the neck, against Crig's neck, and then the back of the skull with all of the tentacles hanging off, and then the rest of whatever you're working with going across the back. Yeah. And so that's, I think, probably your vision as you are looking at this, like the best way to handle this. But yeah, that's where you're at.
I love it.
What are we doing as a group now? You are in a cave. You have decided to work your way down toward the city of Ekalofia. I'm going to go ahead and pull up our Saga Gesa map again.
Do we have any, like, out of battle music?
I am going to pull that up at the moment, yeah.
After we're done with our fight, and after I have the battle adrenaline out of me from skinning this beast, I would like to cast harm on myself.
Okay. Yep, sounds good.
Actually, I'm sort of picking at the wound. Is there anything weird about it?
Oof,
Yeah.
that is
A bunch of us failed saves.
Yep.
Do we feel effects?
not yet.
Okay.
And an hour has passed.
Can I do a medicine check on myself on the wound?
Sure.
Oh, can I notice the salt water?
Yes.
Fantastic. I'm gonna mix up some of the mud and dirt with the salt water and slap it onto the wound
Okay.
and just start scrubbing it.
Okay.
Are you sure that's okay? Yeah.
It sanitizes it.
Doesn't it hurt though?
Oh yeah, it's so painful. Oh my god. I would not but it hurts so good.
20 medicine?
20 medicine. You think you're likely in the latent stage of some form of disease. It does seem as
Disease.
if you have been infected with something. And that something hasn't really been, it hasn't had enough time to spread throughout your system. You don't think that what Hannah is doing would be effective, unfortunately.
It's an old sailor remedy. I
I
don't
don't
know
stop
why.
her. I just I let you do what you need to do.
I can actually get something for that. And she starts inspecting the wounds,
Mhm.
and she's like going through her bag. I can't do it till the morning, but I could definitely help cook up something. Yes, yes.
Do you know what this is?
You do actually, with the occultism check that you rolled, Mike. I think Shaija would be able to identify that as void death.
Yes, it's void death. And you see her eyes like kind of flashing because she's getting this information from him.
Can I do an
Void
occultist?
death?
Yeah, and I
Yes.
can describe it to you. Shaija, again, would have this info from her previous occultism check. It's the Akata bites the creature, its prey, and in doing so, implants its parasitic larval young into the creature that it bites. But only medium or small humanoids make suitable hosts. All other creatures are immune to this disease. Over the course of the coming days, though you're not quite sure how many, your body is going to be fighting off this disease. And if your immune system succeeds in fighting off the disease, then you'll be able to kind of bolster your health and you should be fine. If, however, your immune system fails you, you will eventually die, and your corpse will rise as a void zombie.
Not mine. I absolutely draw the line. I will not become a zombie.
Now,
I thought
Shaija
you already
mentioned
were.
Shaija mentioned that she can also help provide assistance with your checks with your saves?
I have two things. One, because I'm an herbalist now, because of this feat, I can make anti-plague potions at the beginning of the day. I can make up to 2 of them, and they give a +2 item bonus towards treat disease. And then we can also do the treat disease medicine check, which can provide potentially an additional +2.
And Remy is also an herbalist with the same ability.
Okay.
And so Remy can help out. I don't know if the same person can be both. I don't know if that stacks, but I can look into that. It doesn't.
No.
Okay. But if, for example, Shaija attempts to help one person and it doesn't work, then Remy can step in and attempt to help out, I believe.
Well,
So-
you should treat those girls right now if you can. I'm just picking at it and trying to like look for the little larva you told me about.
Remy
I'm gonna
steps
go
in.
throw up in the corner real quick.
Remy steps in and says, "Oh, it's actually I think it's better if I like help in the morning because your body will have had a full rest. I don't know. At least that's what the witches told me with stuff like
Yeah,
this."
so I think we'll have to treat him, both of them, for at least 8 hours, Remy. We should probably get somewhere here.
As Hannah's biting her arm off.
I'm so glad we have this on video.
You're a
I'm
good
not
boy,
sure.
Remy. Hannah, I don't. Do you want them in your mouth? Do you think that's better? Would you rather have the larva in your mouth?
Yeah, then they'd have to fight my teeth. Duh.
I don't think that's how it works. I think that means they'll just be in your stomach instead, and that sounds. I don't know if it's worse,
Then
actually.
they'll have to fight her stomach acid.
My stomach has acid? I have
Oh, no.
abilities I never knew about. Can I weaponize it?
I'm sure there are things. Like a
If
breath
anyone could find a way, it would be you.
Thank you.
As you leave, so this cave winds down for maybe half a day. And as you leave the cave, you exit into the jungle. And the sun starts to set after another half a day or so of walking. Is there anything you would like to do as characters before we call it a night? Or as you're walking?
I'm gonna ask Shaija, so you said my beautiful, perfect saltwater sand concoction doesn't work? What if I just burnt it shut?
Well, you see, they still will hatch and come out by force.
But if they're burned to death,
We would hope that we would get all of them, but there's no guarantee, dear.
I guess I can.
You see, it's growing inside you as we speak. It might take several days.
Doesn't look like it's. I guess I'll trust modern medicine this time.
I'm going to sidle up to Shaija and quietly ask, are there eggs in this skin that I'm currently hauling on my person? Should I leave this? I don't want more of these things. I don't want Crig to get them.
I think we can treat it. You see, when it dies, hopefully the larva dies. But the reason why the larva is alive because it implanted it. It's growing inside of Hannah right now. It can't live without a host. So I think the
Hey.
skin that you have should be fine. We should,
Okay.
let it be before we start messing with it. Let it give it a day or two.
It's
To make
gotta
sure
be
that they die.
canned.
Yes, exactly.
It's also inside Sagafa and Lashitya, so
Oh god, don't remind me.
Don't worry, we can make enough potions for everyone. You'll be fine.
Slap your hand away with my fan. Stop.
fine. Don't keep that up. I might start liking it.
The sun begins to set. And you end up down closer toward halfway down the mountain, I would say. And the night passes uneventfully. You're able to go through your watches. Whoever is watching throughout the night, you don't notice anything. And wake up the next morning. And I think Remy is already up, and he has woken Shaija up. And he said, is there anything, well, how should we prepare this? How can we maybe like help with the herbs so that when they wake up they can, you know what I mean? I want to make sure they're okay.
She kind of wakes up. Yes, sorry, Remy. I had already prepared the herbs that we were going to use over there. And I picked up some of that leftover salt water too to help mix in with them. And she pulls out 2 sets of mortar and pestles out of her bag. She's like, here, you can take this one and we can get started on it right away. I already have all the stuff out. These are the ones you can work on if you just put them all in that bowl, grind it up, add some of that salt water. And oh yes, here goes some vials to put them in.
Okay.
She hands them to him.
And he'll roll a nature check. Can I get a nature check from you as well?
What's this for?
This is to aid with the Oh, do we not have to?
So I have, with the herbalist dedication, you can automatically prepare up to your level 6 batches. Or yeah, you get 3 batches. Each batch can create 2 of the things. So you can mix and match whether it's anti-plague, the poison one, and then the healing one.
Got it. Okay. So can I get a fortitude save then, as you wake up from Lishijia, Sagafa, and Hannah? What's
And
up,
so
Mike?
that's for the anti-plague. We can also, before, when we were laying down at night, before night, and then in the morning, also treat them with other medicine.
That's
and
what
that's a
I was,
check.
Yes, that's what I was going for. Okay, so Remy got a 15 on that, and what is Shaija? Good.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if we can do multiple people, so we might have to pick the 2 people that we're doing this one for
I'll be
because it is
fine.
long-term care.
Okay. I think then
yeah.
Remy would prefer to work with Sagafa. I think just because Sagafa has been helping him find, flowers and mushrooms and things to decorate his hat with. Okay. DCs.
The DC is against the disease DC.
Oh, that's so simple. I love that. Okay.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. I love the rule set, how simple it is compared to Starfinder
Yeah.
20.
Okay. So unfortunately, Remy is not successful. Oh. Thank you. I'm gonna roll that again. I don't think I ever said Remy gets a hero point. Okay, so Remy's not successful with Sagafa. Shaija, you are successful.
And I'm going to be doing Hannah, and the whole time, no, we're getting you. We need you
No,
strong.
no, no.
You,
Get
no,
Lashijia.
you're the one on the
I
front
will
lines
throw
all the time.
you into
Sit
a
back
tree.
down.
Miss
Sit
Hannah,
down. You're in the front line. You need to sit down.
Look at this. I'm fine. I'm fine. I didn't
you know
even need it.
It makes you slow.
No, my sand thing worked. Look, can you see any of the stuff?
What if
I got
it
a
makes
25 fortitude check.
you weak?
Ooh.
Your inability to take care of yourself makes you a liability.
Your inability to not die from minor injuries makes you a
Am I
liability.
dead? Am I dead? Excuse you? You want to see dead? I start to cast telekinetic projectile to like prove a point.
Wait, no.
I mean, I don't know if you can do magic like that if you are dead, so I'm actually gonna sit this questioning out.
I drop telekinetic projectile.
Hannah, you feel great. After this fortitude save, waking up in the morning, you feel like a night of sleep really did some good, and you feel healthy.
Oh.
Lucia. Oh, also, Mike, can each of us only do this once?
What's that?
Can each of us only aid one person? Or I think we can aid both,
yeah.
can't we? Or multiple
No,
people?
I think there's a feat that you have to take for multiple people. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you look over, you can check the disease, and it's gone. Is it gone? I'm gonna just hold out my arm.
So, I mean, you still have the bite marks. You still have skin that looks mangled from the bite. But as far as you can tell, I mean, your body feels healthy. Lishitia, when you wake up, you're running a little bit of a fever. You have cold sweats, and you don't feel healthy. Another thing you notice is that deep within your arm, from the bite, oh no, you were bitten in the leg. Deep within your leg.
Oh, is it in my leg? I imagined it in my
is.
torso, but if it's my leg, that's fine.
So it's in your leg, deep within your leg, like well beneath the skin, going from your calf where you were bitten all the way up to your upper thigh. You can feel these like almost like ants are crawling within your skin, inside of your body. And it's incredibly unsettling. It's not happening all the time, but every now and then you feel something move.
You know, I was really cool with going my whole life, not having any eggs in my body. And now that this is happening to me, you know,
Well, you're bearing it with absolute grace.
I mean, it doesn't feel like anything, so I don't know why she wouldn't be.
I take out my little thing of like divination materials,
Mhm.
and every morning, kind of since I've lost all of my stuff, I'd start like by myself. I started taking it out and like.
Oh, I
casting
grabbed your
poison on myself.
shoes and some of your dressers. You didn't hear. I left all my shit, but I grabbed Lashigia's 2 of her like clothing dressers and your shoes that you'd left out because they're a little muddy.
Okay.
They looked important. They made you happy, and you're not always happy. So I thought better err on the side of caution on that one.
I look. You see me be very, very sad for like a flash of a second, and then I do the thing I do where every time I feel like I'm threatened, I get angry, and I take it from you and I snatch it away.
Like a little feistiness. Okay.
You're so good at taking care of others, and yet you keep losing your own shoes in the forest.
Okay, I only lost one of them, but now I have these exquisite tar feet. So I honestly think it's a win.
Tar feet.
So did I.
Hannah's feet are covered in tar.
Jesus Christ. How does it
It's like sandals. Just
They're like
multiple
jelly.
layers of tar.
Yeah, jelly sandals.
They'll last for several weeks, and I'm sure her feet will be just gorgeous underneath.
Exfoliated.
And the burning sensation helped close all the wounds. So,
It all works out, really.
yeah, see? They know what's up. Gosh, it's like you haven't even been here this last week.
Can I help that nothing interesting is happening?
I mean, I'm not the one with egg sacs in me, so I wouldn't know.
Dead egg sacs.
So they're basically not even there. It's fine.
On that note, Sadafa, as you wake
Yes.
up, you feel healthy. The skin looks mangled where you were bitten, but you don't feel as if there's anything wrong with your body right now. You don't seem to be running a fever. You don't feel sick. Yeah, you seem okay.
Remy, you must have really worked some magic here, and I'm not even making a joke.
Oh,
This
no,
is great. Thank you so much.
I think I did it wrong, but thanks.
It worked. So
Oh, okay, that's good.
good job. Good job, little guy.
Oh,
Well, I
thanks.
suppose you're probably taller than me, huh?
Maybe like an
Nice.
inch or so.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
you're a good boy.
Thanks. And he just kind of like, thanks, and then darts off to go speak with somebody else.
I
get
think
it. I
somebody
get that a
has
lot.
a crush. I mean, did I say that out loud?
Only a little bit. It's okay. You just made him turn redder. It's fine.
His skin is gray.
So the fact that he's red now, see?
What are we all doing today? Are we just pressing
We're still in
forward?
Are we still in the cave?
No, you are in the jungle. You're about, I think by the time sun sets, you are very close to the bottom of the mountain. But not quite, not quite there. And then, starting the next day, you have,
How close are we? Oh man.
yeah, you
I
are.
should say the map that we see
Mhm.
is very different from the map you're projecting onto Twitch right now.
Really? Okay, I gotta
Oh.
move your tokens then. Yes, I do. All right, cool. Let's get you over here then.
Cool.
Yeah, we decided instead of going through more mountains, we were going to go down to Echolofia,
Mhm.
and then taking.
Oh, we
Bookkeeper's
went so
Passage.
far.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
5
that was
days.
a 5-day jump. So yeah,
Every night I'd like to kind of stretch out this skin next to the fire so that it can properly dry. I don't have anything to treat it with.
It actually it becomes very stiff. You find that you have to find something that's going to keep it from turning rock hard. It seems to be drying out much more quickly than normal hide would. But I think with your just carrying over your survival check from earlier, it's not a problem. You're able to do this, at least for now. And we can get into mechanics of that a little later if we need to. But for right now, it seems manageable. Yeah. But it is drying faster than you would have expected.
Okay, might need some oil or something to treat it with, Crig. Before it's wearable, anyway.
well, we're in the forest. Surely we can't find like palm oil.
But
mean,
you
that's a
don't want to
little
take
meta.
out the orangutan's natural habitat. Come on,
I
Crig.
wouldn't-
We've got to work
Okay.
with the forest, not against it.
I'm sorry.
What are you talking about, you gosh darn sea person?
You got me there. I'm sorry. What if we saltwater treat it? Or no, we don't. We're not near
Doesn't
saltwater.
salt dry things out?
Okay, yeah,
we'll
that would be the
have to
opposite.
think on it.
Yeah.
My palms aren't oily.
That's great. I'm glad to
Palm
hear it.
oil. Everybody give me a survival check for the day.
For the day.
Mm-hmm. And
Is there some kind of like disadvantage I could take because I'm in fucking pain?
yeah, that's fine. I think actually, I
Misfortune?
forgot to tell you that actually you should have some sort of a disadvantage. You are drained 1. So
Hmm.
let me add that to your token.
Okay, how did me? I have a -1 to survival. I got the 15.
Yeah.
Craig and I were arguing about oils and such
Yep.
most
And,
of the day.
And the ethics of deforestation.
Yeah. So, Lishi J, you are drained 1. It should be applied to your character sheet now.
Okay.
If you want to roll your survival check, I'm not sure if it will affect your survival.
Um,
And if you want, we can just see what it does to that, and then
it
Drain is
hasn't
hit
done
points
anything.
and con based.
yeah. Okay.
Oh, I see something happening to my hit points.
Okay.
Oh God.
All right. You are successful in navigating the jungle ahead. Which direction would you like to go? Would you like to go toward the water, up 1, stick along the mountains and go up 1? Would you like to go in a different direction?
Whatever's fastest to the city, I think.
Now, there is a possibility that if you go toward the water, maybe there would be boats that you could hitch a ride with. If you went along the mountains, you would not be able to do that. But I see 2 paths. You could probably go, if you're trying to go for like the most straight path, you could go up 1 and then directly toward it.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Or you could go here, find a boat, and then take a boat to Ekalofia.
Well, we've got two sea folk, or seafaring folk, I suppose. So if you want to get on a boat, I'm okay with that.
I mean, it depends on the quality of the ship, but yeah, no, I think that would work. Maybe we can even talk to him and charter all the way to the Whispering Woods, so we wouldn't have to spend extra time in Ekalofia finding a boat.
You've got a point there.
What can I say? I'm not always just good looks.
You know what you're talking about when it comes to ships and stuff. So
I always know what I'm
take
talking
your word.
about.
Of course.
Where does Lishigia stand with this? Mountains or boat?
I'm so sorry. We're going to. Oh, Echolofia is right before the Whispering Marshes, correct?
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, oh, the mountains are between us and Echolofia, correct?
No, actually, the party travel token is where all of you are.
Oh, it's over there. We're not
Yeah.
over here. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. It's a
Okay.
little confusing. I just had to make sure that you all are on the map in order to see the map. I think I can change that setting in Foundry. I just haven't yet.
I don't have a preference because, yeah, I don't have a preference.
Well, based on your reaction to the lovely people you met in the mountains last time, I feel like sea people would be a lot better. Probably less spiny. Just a thought.
Are you sure? You seem to really quite like those mountain people.
Oh, trust me, I would go back in a heartbeat. But I think she was taken.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And she feels like she'd be hard to cuddle.
I mean, it certainly sounds like you aren't trying hard enough.
I could show you as much effort as I want if you're up for it. But
No, thank you.
yeah, that's
So
what I
good.
thought.
So good.
You know, the more you hurt me, the more it just.
You should perhaps see someone for that. That sounds like an issue.
Yeah, I've been see somebody, but everyone's
Roll for
taken.
emotional damage.
Is it emotional damage if I don't get the jab? Like that's why I'm trying to get somebody. Okay.
She's tried nothing but seeing someone, is I think her point here.
Ah, you poor thing. At least she's just good with whatever the group decides to go because everyone else's navigational abilities and survival abilities are better than hers.
Okay. Shaija, where are you at?
Shaija actually isn't even paying attention really to where they're going or why. She's recovering a lot of supplies to make more anti-plague, I guess.
Okay. Sagatha, where are you at?
I trust our shipfaring folk to get us on the water. So I'm more for that plan of get to the water as soon as we can.
Okay. And Crig and Hannah, are you
Very pro boat.
pro boat?
But
Hannah?
also, I got a 7. I'm assuming it's a wisdom check, so 6 for emotional damage.
I don't think that hits.
Yeah, so I have taken 10 points of emotional damage.
Tragic. Well,
It's fine.
as you travel one full day, the sun sets and you can see a body of water in the distance. The jungle begins to thin, and a beautiful blue stretches out off in the distance. You think another half day's walk ahead of you. You could probably make it there. And I think that's where we will call session for tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
To
Thank
our
you.
viewers, and thank you to our players. And I also want to share one fun thing. I don't know if you like Star Wars, but my RA, I work in dorms, and one of my RAs on my team made me Ahsoka Tano's lightsabers, and they're pretty cool. Anyway, that's my fun share. Okay.
How did she get those lightsabers, Em?
Well, they definitely did not 3D print them. Definitely didn't do that in their dorm room. But that wouldn't,
Who would? That'd be against the rules.
it would be
you
against
know?
housing policy. Anyway, thank you for a wonderful night. Thank you, players. Thank you, viewers. We should be back next week with another episode of Tales of the Witch Boy. We hope you will tune in.
MVP today is Crig.
Heck
Hey!
yes. That was awesome. All right. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Right.